passing over the town of Eatonville. You can't really see the airport from here, and in fact, for some reason, the airport at Eatonville has always been kind of a white whale to me. It's very elusive, and it's very challenging in a way that it just doesn't feel like it should be. It's not the highest elevation, it's not the shortest, it's not the most obstructed. You know, Ranger Creek should be a lot more difficult, but isn't, or doesn't feel that way. There's just something about Eatonville that, yeah, I was thinking it through. I watched the video a couple times, and I feel like maybe it's just the unevenness of the hills and how difficult it is to see that they're uneven. You know, as you watch the approach, you can kind of, at some point, you can tell, it's like, well, is that train higher or is that train lower? And it almost blends together. And maybe that's it. But there's something about this airport, and it doesn't matter which way I approach from. It's equally visually confounding. And the video doesn't look that way. In the video, it looks straightforward, but flying the approach is confounding for some reason. I'm sure if I did it, half a dozen more times, it would become old hat. So anyways, so I'm coming on the approach here on right base to 16, because I thought that 16 would be a good choice. Actually, it turns out there's a tailwind, so wrong choice, but that's okay. It all worked out, and probably should have been a little bit lower at this point, and definitely should have chopped the power when I passed over the last set of trees, because I ended up real high, and with that tailwind, I got a lovely float going down the approach path, but it says a 3,000-foot long runway, so there's plenty of room to float on down, which is what I did. For the takeoff, in the video it looks like nothing, but sitting there at the end of 3-4, it's like, wow, these trees are so huge, and in the video it's like you don't see anything. So again, it's that same kind of illusion effect is happening when I'm actually flying in. It makes it seem like maybe it's down in a bowl, but I don't know. But the takeoff here is straightforward. It's a headwind, it's downhill, and it's a total non-issue, but again, it kind of freaked me out at the time, and it's tough to really put my finger on why that is. So then I flew out toward Elbe, flew over the Nisqually River and this lake. I think it's Alder Lake or something like that, town of Elbe, and then went out to Mineral. There's a scenic railroad that connects Elbe and Mineral, so I've ridden the railroad before, and just kind of wanted to see that from the air as well. And it's just kind of a really neat area. You can just imagine how pretty and perhaps peaceful it is to live out there. If you did, I don't know. I always wonder what people do for work out there. Just flying back into town, real pretty with the clouds and all that, a little bit of haze, a couple of raindrops, no big deal.